Purpose Counseling and Wellness Center. Therapy. Feel like you're falling apart? Let us help you find the missing pieces in your life. Purpose Counseling and Wellness Center, PCWC, provides a variety of therapeutic counseling services geared towards helping individual families and the communities. Our goals is to assist individuals holistically through our transpersonal counseling, psychological services. We are also available on Psychology Today. Give us a call today. Hello lovelies, hello family, and welcome to my channel. Today, I wanted to do something totally different because I've been guided by a higher power. I've been wanting to do something totally new to this channel, and I've been guided by the universe on these messages that I've been receiving during my meditation. And I wanted to share these messages because in my heart, I know that it needs to reach, a certain people. And, this is a spiritual warfare. People don't realize that this world that we live in is not what it seems to be. In other words, it's like we have to learn how to tap into our inner being and learn how to connect to the universe in order to have a better understanding and see things as they really are, and learn how to tap into the universal healing in order to heal from our ancestral roots, the pains that our ancestors have gone through in this particular country. I'm really speaking to the American Aborigines here, and globally, actually. A lot of us are off sync, lack insight, spiritual awareness and insight, because we don't tap into our inner being. We always looking outside of ourselves. I'll tell my clients all the time, you always look outside of yourself, and when the answer is within you. And see, a lot of people don't know how to do that, but it's something that all of us have the ability to do, is tap into our inner being. But what I wanted to talk about was, I was guided, and I'm going to start doing these more and more because I know it's my quality. I've been shying away from it a lot. But I know that's something that I'm supposed to be doing, and I will be doing. And I'll probably be doing these types of videos as well. I'm still do the videos I'm always doing, but I'm also teach, some of these ancient ways. Also give y'all messages that I'm being guided to share with you all, and I feel inclined to share it. It says here, I wrote it down. It says, be careful of who you bring within your inner circle. And that is very important. A lot of times we don't realize that some of us need to be more in tune to who we allow into our inner circles, our close friends, family. It can be anyone, because some people have spiritual deeds, or in other words, punishments, or karmic energy for the wrong choices they have made in the past. And a lot of times you can be an innocent bystander and receive some of these negative energies, and it can also throw you off sync. And that's why it's important to know who you allow in your inner circle, who you allow to be a part of your midst. I'm not sure who this message is for, but I was guided to speak this, and I'm hoping that it reaches whoever it's supposed to reach. But I was guided to share this message, and it was resonating within me. And also, unfortunately, like I said before, that innocent bystanders who are not protected, who are vulnerable, or not being guided by the universe, are victims, and oftentimes are consumed in the aftermath. And sometimes I can give an example of this. Sometimes you can be in a toxic relationship. It could be a toxic relationship, and it can be not only just an intimate relationship, it can also be with family, it can be with friends as well, where a perfect example of this is one-sided relationships, or if you're around a person who have done some negative things, are connected with lower energies. I call these lower energies. Some people say demonic energies, or evil, delving into dark energy. But me, I always call them lower energies, because we need to raise our frequencies up to a higher level in order to connect. In order to connect, I'm sorry, I'm kidding. So, in order to connect to the Most High, Hua, you have to have a connection there. And when you're not connected and you're just going astray, and you're just out in a world of darkness and not being guided, and a lot of times sometimes you can tell that you're not with the right person. For example, I give example with the romantic relationships. Sometimes a person don't like being alone, or don't feel comfortable being alone because they don't know who they are, or not connected to their have a better understanding of their emotions. And I put a quote on my Twitter about that, how sometimes you are disconnected from your emotions. And when you're disconnected from your emotions, you don't know who you are. You're not even aware of your true feelings and what you're all about in your subconscious mind and thoughts. So sometimes it's good to have that guidance, so you can get more in tune to that. Have that quiet time, that quiet space. A lot of times people are on a go, or so fixated on the physical that they don't go within and see what it is that they are supposed to be doing. Or a lot of times we pray, and ask, but then we don't take time to sit down and listen and open up our spiritual ear and seeing with the third eye. It's there naturally. I think sometimes children are more in tune to theirs than even adults, because they're new to this world. They have the opportunity to use their imaginations, which is the third eye. It's something that we innately have, but oftentimes we are discouraged to use it and move away from it as we get older. But it's there. And sometimes it's good to come back to that. So learning who you are, and oftentimes we stray away from who we are. And when you're disconnected from yourself, you're not comfortable with being alone, you have to always be with someone, you sometimes just get with the first person that comes, and a lot of times it can be the wrong person. You can see it right then and there. I can give you an example. In my past, I knew that this person was wrong for me. I saw it in the pictures. I saw it online when before even connecting with this person. I saw it. I looked at the picture of this person and knew dead on that this person was a user. But I was so alone. I was grieving. I was lonely. I lost a loved one, and I didn't want to be by myself. And instead of going through the full cycle and the pain of grief work and healing over my grief, I ran to the first person I can get. And of course, it was the root of my demise. And it's because I knew this person had done some wrong deeds. They'd done some things that they shouldn't have, and they connected with dark energy, lower energies, and it was delving further and further into this situation where I knew that I couldn't follow them anymore. And I told them, I can't go down this road that you're going through. You're going to. It was like we're actually going down a path together, but this person was going down a path of destruction. And I knew that. I could see it with my own eyeballs. I could see it physically, and I could see it spiritually and emotionally. And I knew from the universe it was wrong. And so I told him, I can't continue to go down this path. I have to go the other way. And I chose to go the other way, and I let that person go. And sometimes you have to let certain people go because they are going down a path of destruction. And if they're going down a path of destruction and they have done some things, sometimes these energies that are connected to them can actually go onto you. You're trying to save them. But when you try to save them, you are harming yourself in the process. All of the thing, you're shielding them from all the things that they need to fall in order to learn and to grow. And a lot of times we unfortunately enable people to stay where they're at because we don't allow them to fall. And sometimes you have to, especially if it's in a one-sided relationship where you're doing, the other person isn't, and incapable of doing it because they don't even love themselves. And some of them are so consumed in themselves or consumed with whatever lower energy that they're involved in. You just have to sometimes just let them be. That's why I say it's important to see who you're allowing in your inner circle. The people who are there has your back. You can tell they're there regardless of thick and thin. The person that disappears when you need them, you know that they're not there for you. So you gotta let them go. So it says, who is not protected and vulnerable and not guided by the universe are victims, and they are consumed by the aftermath. And that's what happens if you continue to stay in toxic situations. And this is when you need to have an eye of discernment. This is when you have to use intuition. This is when you have to use your third eye as a key, as a way of knowing which way to go in this path. But that was the message that I have received during my meditations. I try to do my meditation and healing work first thing in the morning, and I've been guided for quite a long time to do this, but I've been shying away from it. I'm a licensed therapist, you guys. My hair is sticking up. But I'm a licensed therapist, and I do this all the time with my clients, But usually I use mostly psychotherapy techniques, and I don't really get a chance to delve more and more into the spiritual side of things because, some people have their own beliefs and everything. But sometimes, I don't delve into the ancient indigenous ways of things often either. But I'm going to do a card deck, some readings, and I'm going to share with you all the readings. I didn't sort them out before, but I'm being guided to sort through these card deck, and so I'm being guided. I'm seeing which ones that needs to be chosen. I'm just shuffling. Not a good shuffler, you guys. Yeah, I guess you could say I am. And shuffling. Okay, that one. And shuffling. Okay. I got 3. I guess these are the 3 that I'm getting. All right, I got 3 cards. All right, these are the guide, from the angels, being guided from the angels. These are the messages that I'm getting from the angels. The first one I got was from Francisca, right here. It says, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. Okay? So whatever it is that you are reaching for or trying to accomplish in life, go for it. This is the time the universe is opening up for you to do what you are desired to do. Visualize it. It will come to you. Stay positive. That's why I'm saying you need to stay positive. You need to bring positivity into whatever it is that you're trying to do. That may also include being in a more positive environment. That's what I'm feeling. A positive environment, being around more positive people. And if you have a lot of negative people, then maybe you may need to reevaluate that as well. But this is the time. The time is now. The angels, the Most High, are guiding you to make things happen. Doors of opportunities are there. You need to take them. Take heed to it. And then the other card that I got was Shanti, right here. It says, I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility, a smoother road. So there's a smoother road for you guys. Follow it. There's a smoother road for you guys. Follow it. Okay? Follow it. So it's, if the door, like I said before, if the door is open for an opportunity, take advantage of it. Maybe there were some bumpy roads or hard times before, claim it, manifest it, believe that there is a better way for you. The other card is Zena. This one is you're protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. So now this card is saying that you are now protected. You prayed over it, you meditated over your situation. There were some rough patches along the way. Now you are protected and guided, and you can now feel safe. For those of you all who have finally tapped into the universe, to the Most High, and got the divine intervention, you're now ready. You're now protecting. You can now feel safe. Out of harm's way. For those who are actually doing what they're supposed to do, you all know who you are. You do. All right, so I'm gonna put this card down. Now this one is, I was guided to use this card deck, and I use this card deck is very blunt. You guys, I used it a few times before. So let's see what our ancestors are saying. Our Aboriginal ancestors. Let's see which one. Ooh, this one's fast. Like I said, I started to shuffle and some are already popping out. Already. That one really popped out. Let's see what this one says. We're going to see what these cards are saying. I'm just shuffling. Let's see which one pops out. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see what the ancestors are telling us. Okay. Okay. That one popped out. Let's ask which ones the ancestors want us to hear. Wow. Wow. See what the angels are telling us. See what the Most High is telling us. What our ancestors are telling us. Let's see. This is the Australian card deck that I have. Like I said, I used it before only a few times. Don't normally use this one, but I was guided to use this one. Okay, let's see what this one says. This one, okay, is reflection. Reflection. Let's see what this book says about reflection. This one says reflection. Reflection is the ability to look back and see the situation for what it is. Here it is right here, the card. Reflection. It's those moments when you may see things in a different light as time has given you the gift of clarity. See? Clarity. Reflection is often referred to in hindsight, but the key to insight is that you do with the information what you discovered it. It says your choice is to either learn from it or to continue as before. So, like I said, this is the time to reflect, you guys. Like I was saying before, this is the time to start taking time out for self. You know, having that time, the space to start thinking about things. It's all right to have that quiet moment. A lot of times we're often fixated on the physical and we always on the go that we don't listen. This is the time to reflect all the things that have gone on. Take an eye and take the time to look at it, to reflect and to discover. And it's also the time to learn from it. Learn from it. Okay. We all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's going to, make us mistake on something, and it's not going to always be the way as we want it to be. But this is the time to learn from it and to gain from it as well. It says it's the time of quietness. It says reflect in quiet time where we have the opportunity to reassess and make changes in our life. This is the chance to reassess and make changes in your life. Okay? And then it says here, acknowledge the journey on which we have embarked on. So we need to acknowledge the journey. And just acknowledge it. Acknowledge the journey, learn from it, and grow. And grow. Like I said, grow from it, okay? That's important. You grow from it and you learn from it. All right. Now the next card is the Saboteur. Interesting. Now this card that I have not used that often, so we're going to see what this says. And let's see what the Saboteur. I told you it's pretty blunt. This card is pretty blunt. It goes really, really deep. This Oracle card deck really goes really deep. Let's see what this says. It says Saboteur. What's the Saboteur says? It says Saboteur. Here it is. This is what our ancestors are telling me. Your ancestors, the Aborigines. It says, so often we look for the dark and ominous being in the long black trench coat, hiding his face beneath the brim of a dark hat, trying to encompass us. It's very scary as hell if you are unlucky enough to meet up with him in the light of day. Interesting, huh? They say rarely do we understand the person to fear the most is our very own self. Stop getting in your way, okay? Stop getting in your way. We can be our own worst critic. Our own worst enemy is yourself. Get out of the way, okay? Get out of the way of your progress. That's what you need to do. It says here, Saboteur, you're being your own sabotage. Okay? And we too often look for reasons to fail and to blame others when things don't go so well. And that's why I said we got to look at where we had played a part in it. You know, me, I gave the example of how I knew from day one that the person that I decided to open my heart with, I saw it, was a selfish person, very self-absorbed. And I knew that this person wasn't right for me. But I still went anyway. I was told, I could hear the Most High telling me. I saw it in the pictures. But no, I went on anyway, going against my intuition. And so when you do that, you fight against your intuition. You fight against yourself. You fight against what the universe is telling you and protecting you. And we go down these dark paths when we didn't have to, because we knew we were going the wrong way, but we went anyway. We was told not to do it. We were guided not to do it, but we do it anyway. So get out of the way and stop being negative. Be positive. Speak positivity. I tell my clients all the time, speak positivity on your situation. The more positive you are, the better. You need to bring a positive flow of energy into the situation. And it says here, we sometimes forget to look inward. That's what I says from within and out. This one, within and out. You got to connect from within. And we don't, because we don't take that quiet time. Like you said before in this one, to reflect, to be quiet, to be still. Sabotage. Stop sabotaging yourself. And that's what you're doing, is sabotaging yourself. Then it says here, look at our role in each scenario and explore how we can influence the situation ourselves. So go within. The answer is within you. The answer is within you. You see, for example, I was sabotaging myself countless times. I told you about the relationship. I even sabotaged myself career-wise. It was a test that I had to take, and I kept on bombing out on and couldn't stand. But I did certain things to sabotage myself. And when I realized what I did wrong, I went on in, I went within, and the Most High told me what I need to do. I did it, and everything started to go right. When you start to trust your instincts, Trust your intuition. You tend to make better choices and better decisions. The next card by our ancestors is freedom, you guys. Freedom. So let's go over here. Let's look at freedom. Let's draw on here and see what freedom says. It says, your sense of freedom only comes from feeling content with yourself. That's what I said. You got to be content with yourself. You got to love yourself. You got to appreciate yourself. This is the freedom card, you guys. It says, content with yourself. Freedom is being able to make decisions in your life without the constraints that holds you back. Freedom is subjective and can vary with each person, for what freedom to one person may be to another. And it differs. The perception is different. That's why it's important that all of us learn how to tap from within. Learn to tap the universal energy. Because we all have the ability through meditation and everything. It's there. It's a skill. People don't realize it's a skill. And everybody can do it with practice. And you got to speak positivity into it. Take that time to be quiet. Okay? To be still. Stop sabotaging yourself. And have that freedom. It says, don't forget that we all can find freedom in some form or another. From a walk to a bush to quieting our mind in a beautiful calming meditation. And that's key, meditation. I was just talking about that. Thank you, ancestors. Our ancestors are all around us, you guys. They're there. They're there for guidance. And we need to tap back into the universe. Connect with your ancestors. It's okay. They're there. And it says freedom is within everyone's grasp. But firstly, work out what your freedom is, knowing who you are. That's why I said connecting to yourself. Yes. And that's what we got out of this card deck. Very deep. I told you this card deck is very blunt. Very blunt. Freedom. Stop sabotage. Reflect. All of these are the messages from our ancestors. And it's key to us resonating and growing and connecting. So next, we're going to talk about our crystal. We're going to see what the crystal deck says, what crystal is saying to us. And sorry about that, you guys. My phone is ringing. It's always ringing. But I'll call that person back, that special loved one. But let's continue. I'm on the roll here. Now, this is the last one. We're going to figure out what stone, what crystal we supposed to be using. My crystals. Let's see here. Let's flip everything in the right direction here. That would really help, I guess. Yes, there we go. Let's get everything turned right. Okay. There we go. Now, we're going to shuffle these cards and see which one we're going to go with. Let's see here. Let's see what crystal is coming our way. Okay. This shout out. Let's see what this says. This one shout out. This one shout out. Okay. The answers is okay. All right. Most high. Answers are really calling us. It says the sunstone. It says, what is it? It's the sunstone right here. This is the card. Sunstone emanates feel-good vibes of warmth and radiance. The stone orange, sparkling light effect. And it says, it is the result of copper inclusion, reflecting the light from within. card is telling you to go within again. Wow, Multi, really, really, wow. Our ancestors are calling for us, you guys. Yes, it says here, it's the result of copper inclusions, reflecting life from within. Then it says, who needs it? Fellows looking to operate on a higher planet. Vitamin D. Okay, that's why you need to go outside, get with the sun. That will help with depression, seasonal depression. Make sure you connect with the sun. You know, we're a melanated race of people. We need our sunlight. And it says here, solar powered human beings. We all are. All humans need to have sunlight, including the pale race. Everybody needs the vitamin D, especially the melanated race. We of all really need it. And it says, being who do not is fact harvest life force by turning up the brightness on our smartphones. It says, who needs it? And it says, where to put it? Anywhere you're looking for a boost in stamina. First thoughts, the gym. This one's humorous, you know, the gym. And it says here, in other words, exercise. And then when it's time to get busy, or when your disposition needs is a little shining up. So it says, take back your shine. And take back your shine, you guys. You got to. These opportunities are for someone that's out there. There's opportunity land for you that's out there. You just need to go out there and make things happen. The door is open. And then those y'all, and there's some who need to reevaluate their inner circle. You know, you gotta really reevaluate your inner circle. And must go within. We need to learn to go within. It's from within and out, not outside and in. It's from within and out. The universe, within and out. That's how it goes. But I hope you all like this video. I really do. I really feel like I'm being guided to have this included with this channel. And I'm going to start doing more of them. I'm going to probably just do it once a week because I'm very busy with my private practice. And I'm also starting another job, so I'm going to be quite busy with the career and everything. But I want to grow this channel and resonate more with you all. I'm going to still do the American Aboriginal tribes, you know, the indigenous Aborigine tribes. I'm going to still talk about that because that's very important. You know, the theme of my channel is love, life, purpose, and identity. All of these go hand in hand. And I think I need to also include these type of video because love and life is also important, and that this is what it is talking about. You know, connecting and going within and learning how to connect to the universe and understanding yourself better. But yes, please like this video, thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And I would love to hear from you all and see what you all think. And if you all want to book me, y'all can go to my website at my Purpose Wellness website to book me as well. Also you can visit me on Psychology Today and schedule an appointment as well there as well. So y'all know how to reach me. Love and peace, family. Bye-bye.